Welcome back to a new food reviews with Fatty. As always, I'm your host Fatty, aka Jay. If you know, you know. If you don't know, now you know. You know. So I do have something slightly different here on the show today. This is actually called the Marie Callendar Sides Green Bean Casserole. It does not have bioengineered ingredients, so that's a good thing. Also, it does tout that it's not a very horrible kind of meal. There is a lot of sodium, however, as always. But I mean, it sounds pretty good. Green beans, water, fried onions, cream, milk, chicken flavor, chicken broth, salt, and chicken fat. Garlic powder, onions, salt, garlic. And it also does contain some milk and wheat, which is obviously the cream. But it's the Marie Callendar sides. Here you go. You can take a look right there. That's the box. Yeah, I mean, for a Marie Callendar meal, I was really surprised on what this looks like because it is actually really amazing. If you want to take a look there, here we go. That looks like something that my grandmother used to make. It was actually really good. My grandmother used to make this for like Thanksgiving, Christmas, holidays basically. And it was a really good meal. So I'm really hoping that this stands up to the granny standard, as I like to call it, the granny standard, because grandma's back in the day. She was born in West Virginia, and her father was actually a Wild West sheriff. So the thing is that she grew up in West Virginia, where they really knew how to cook. It wasn't like I go out and buy a meal that's already pre-prepared. I take it home, mix the mixings, and serve it. My grandmother would make noodles and everything from scratch, and I can't express how much that I really miss that. It was really great that she was able to whip up meals for us that would come from nowhere, basically. She would literally buy the ingredients, use the ingredients to make everything from scratch, which that's really rare nowadays because most people don't even cook. They just buy, because it's so much easier to buy a microwave meal or a meal that's made in the oven like this here. Yeah, and this one here I went ahead and did with the oven because it did state on the back here that in order to get the topping to be crunchy, which is the fried onions, as you can see there, that you want to do it like this, and so I did. This comes out to like, it says 110 calories per serving and 330 calories per container. Total fat 18 grams, saturated fat 9 grams, trans fat 0 trans fat. Like I said, the sodium is 290 milligrams for one serving, and it looks like 900 milligrams of sodium for this whole thing, which is really high, so I wouldn't suggest eating this every single day. Again, I say this and I stress this constantly. I'm doing it for review purposes, so please don't take it just as gospel here that I'm trying to tell you this. This is more than likely going to be my full meal for the day, because I typically have been eating like, maybe one meal a day, and then I might have a sandwich at work if I get really hungry, but I've been trying to cut back. As far as that goes, I'm working on a lot of different things right now. So that's just one of the things I'm working on, though. And honestly, I mean, I can't say this is the greatest meal in the world with all the sodium, but I'm sure that sodium content's not going to really hurt as much, being as that I'm not going to be eating much more after this. So, yeah, I mean, that's going to be the basis of this anyway. I'm going to give her a little try here. It's all really hot because it just came out of the oven maybe about 3 minutes ago. If you look closely, you can see the steam rising off of it. Yeah, I mean, it's definitely piping hot. Mm. I'm going to try one more time. You know, I mean, man, I hate to be the one to do this because I'm one for the, like I said, for the comfort foods that grandmother used to make. But I gotta be honest, I'm not too sure about this. The onions taste real bland. They don't taste very good. The green beans taste kind of funky. Yeah, I mean, everything else, you don't really taste anything. It tastes like just nasty. I'm just going to put it flat out. It's just nasty. PSA to Marie Callendar. Marie Callendar, your company needs to rethink this, buddy. This is disgusting. I don't even know what I'm going to do with this. I was going to eat it after I taste tested it, but I'm not sure now. I'm going to go ahead and call it right down the middle. Value, 2 thumbs down. I hate to do this, man, because it looks good, but it almost looks like the picture. Dang, I mean, I hate to do it, but 2 thumbs down for taste, 2 thumbs down for everything except for 1 thumb up for the looking like the picture. As you can see, it looks like the picture. It just doesn't look like the picture tastes, or what it looks like the picture would taste like anyway, like something really good, because I remember having green bean casserole as a kid. My grandmother made the best green bean casserole ever. I mean, she made everything good. She was like one of them cooks, one of the people that could make everything. I mean, there wasn't a thing she didn't know how to cook. I mean, there really wasn't. But yeah, this is terrible. Hey, Marie Callendar, how about you just stick to microwave meals and try to make something good for once, because a lot of your stuff is really terrible. The Marie Callendar's other stuff that I've had have always been pretty bland. And I really don't know how your company stays afloat, because people aren't going to keep buying your stuff regardless of whether it has bioengineered ingredients in it or not, because let's face it, it tastes like crap. This is like a salt-filled turd, to put it quite simply. This is one of the worst things I've had in quite some time. The only thing that could have been quite worse was some other stuff that I'm going to be showing on here. Unfortunately, I do have some negative reviews coming up, specifically aimed toward Checkers. Now, I know what you're saying. Obviously, Checkers is not exactly a culinary delight. However, I have gotten some really good stuff from Checkers at times. Now, I can't say it's all good, but I've had a couple burgers that weren't too bad. So yeah, I'm going to say that immediately. So let's see what Mr. Predicto thinks. I just want to see if he can get it right this time, or if he's going to agree with me, should I say. Mr. Predicto, does this Marie Callendar's sides green bean casserole suck?
It cannot be determined at this time.
Mr. Unpredicto, can you answer my question one more time? Does this suck?
It is a certainty.
Exactly. See, he was unpredictable at first, but sometimes he can get along and say something meaningful. Yeah, I mean, this is kind of terrible. I'm not really happy with the product. The end product sucks. I'm probably going to throw this away after the video. I hate throwing away food, but I'm not going to eat crap if I don't like it. And yeah, I mean, whatever's going on with this, it's just terrible. This was like an hour of my life that I just sat and waited for it. I wasn't doing anything else anyway. It doesn't matter, but still, I mean, this is a terrible meal. Imagine waiting an hour for something that you think is going to be really good. Okay, think about it. Think about it. And then imagine going and getting it and it tastes like crap. Point proven. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up this video. I'm going to say thank you to all you lovely people. I want to say thank you to everybody who's liking, subscribing, and ringing the bell. And if you haven't already, please do go like, subscribe, and ring the bell. It definitely helps out the channel on the YouTube algorithm, because YouTube continually takes and makes these algorithms more and more complicated, just so that way the YouTuber that is trying to show you the video does not get through. That way they can charge you for their Google ads, right? Isn't that right, Google? I mean YouTube, I mean Google, I mean Mark Zuckerberg, I mean Google. Everybody knows what's going on out there. You're not exactly transparent, but we can see you. So yeah, that's the truth of the matter. Like I said, thank you to all you lovely people. Thank you to everybody watching on YouTube. If you are watching the video right now, thank you. Please do watch to the end of the video. Like I said, like, subscribe, ring the bell. Also, I am accepting sponsorships from every single food company, period, that doesn't have bioengineered ingredients in your food. You can contact me in the description below or the homepage. And also, one more thing. If you have any ideas that you'd like to see me, things that you'd like to see me review, please do put it in the comments below. I'd be more than happy to review some things. As long as it's an individual and not a company. Because if it's a company, I am going to ask for sponsorship. That's exactly what the channel needs right now in order to get things moving. I'd like to upgrade the equipment that I'm using, at least a camera. And I'm also willing to do reviews of any kind of tech, including cameras, you name it. Cameras, video games. I do have a PS5, so yeah, I went and bought one for real cheap, so, you know, why not? Also, yeah, like I said, whether food or tech, it don't matter. I do have another channel that I'm trying to build currently, and for a small sponsorship fee, I'd be more than happy to review your products and go ahead and put them up on my new channel, Food Reviews with, or I'm sorry, Everything Reviews with Fatty, which is actually in existence. You can literally look it up on YouTube. It's there. It's empty, but it's there. I'm still working on the whole idea of what I'm going to do with this one. I have not done anything with that channel because I'm building this channel currently. But I'm more than willing to put up reviews on both channels, really, for a sponsorship fee. And I am very negotiable. I do have contracts. And I will be sending out sponsorship letters here soon to some companies. Hopefully some people will accept. And I will be able to put up ads for you. Well, ads. And my reviews will be the ads, obviously. But still, that'll just be something, you know, like to kind of bounce back on. So, please do reach out if you want me to do a sponsorship for your channel. I'm sorry, for your company. And if you really want to. That's the basics. That's the basics. So, either which way, I'm going to say thank you to all you lovely people that are helping me out. I did see there's been a new subscriber. Thank you, new subscriber. You know who you are. We spoke on the, I'm assuming that's you. Nathan Fry, I'll give you a shout out. Because I was able to talk to this guy earlier. He put a comment up and gave me some words of advice. So thank you very much for that as well. And as always, I'm going to go ahead and call it a day. Because it is a day. And as always, Food Reviews with Fatty, out.